What's up? I'm going to give you the 5-step roadmap to destroying porn from your life. My name is Spencer, and I help young men and older men as well increase their mental health and ultimately live a better life. So, I am 3 months off of porn, and it has been a life changer for me. The rumors are true. You do levitate. No, but seriously, feels like I had some tinted glasses on that they were destroyed, and now I see the world for how it is, and I have a better relationship with women. I have a better relationship with myself. I have more self-respect for myself because now I don't do the same thing that was not aligning with my character. I feel great. So I know how it can be. I know how addiction is. I fought it for 6 years, and I'm about to tell you things that I wish I would have known when I was younger, because this could have turned my 6 years of battle into a year or a half of a year. So let's get started. Number 1 is mental health. Porn is not the problem. Mental health is. Porn is just a symptom of bad mental health. Think about it this way. If you had a house and the house was leaking, there's just a hole in the drywall. There was a hole on the roof, and now it seeped into the wall and the plaster, and now there's just a hole. You can see the sky. Trying to just focus on your porn addiction would be like, okay, it stopped raining and now it's dry, and you just kind of rebuild the ceiling and put some new paint on, but there's still a hole in the roof. It doesn't work like that. Next time it rains, it's going to leak again. So mental health is a way more holistic approach. This is how you actually battle a porn addiction. And there's 2 big things when it comes to mental health that can skyrocket 10x your mental health in 2 weeks. Number 1 is gratitude. And the best way to do this is through gratitude journaling. So I have a journal right here. You can actually see, I'll show you some of my gratitude notes. Here's some gratitude notes. Actually, those aren't gratitude notes. Let me find. There we go. Gratitude notes. Boom. You do this every morning. And what it trains you to do is eventually be grateful right when you wake up. So all you have to do is just write down 1 or 2 things to start. You can make it 3 or 4 later. But right now, just for 2 weeks, start this habit. Get a journal, get a piece of paper, get a pen. And just write 1 or 2 things that you're thankful for. And just say, I am thankful for this mug because I traveled here and it was such a good place, and I can drink from it, and I'm thankful for the people who made this and the material that it took to make this, and I'm very thankful that I have this in my room as a decoration. Boom. You just did gratitude. So do that every morning and make it something different every time, and don't make it just my room or my friends or my family or God or whatever. Make it, something a little more intensive on your brain. You have to think a little bit, because that just means you're spending more time in that gratitude state, that grateful state. So do that every morning, and you will see insane benefits in at least 2 weeks, because eventually what's going to start happening is you're going to start being grateful, because you're grateful. Your gratitude muscle is big and strong now. So you're going to start being grateful all the time. You're just going to randomly throughout the day, even though you're only gratitude journaling at like 7 a.m. when you wake up, you're going to start being grateful at 5 p.m. and it's going to happen more and more. And you're like, wow, like my life is actually pretty good. And that's what gratitude does to you. It puts things in perspective. You can you have a great life. If you were a fly on the wall in your life, you would feel amazing. But when you get in your own head and you have all these things you want to do, sometimes you can be a little less appreciative of your life and the amazing things, the amazing people in your life, the amazing problems you're trying to solve, amazing work you're doing, whatever it is. So even if you don't feel that way, there is still something you can be grateful for. So number 1 is gratitude journaling. That's half the puzzle. Number 2 is mindfulness. And the way that we're going to do mindfulness is through meditation. And meditation is really easy. All you need to do is just sit, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. In and out. You can even focus on your nose. You can feel the sensation of you breathing in and out. This is all you have to do. And yes, your mind is going to wander. People think, oh, I can't meditate because I can't focus. That is the whole point. Your mind wanders. And when your mind wanders, it may take 30 seconds, it may take 40 seconds, but you bring it back in to focusing on your breath. And that is 1 rep in the gym. You have to train your mindfulness muscle. It's just like your gratitude muscle. You need to train it. That's 1 rep in the gym when you wander off and you come back. And just meditate. You can start like 3 minutes a day. Make it 5, and then make it 10. We want to implement habits that are going to be lifetime habits, because this isn't something that you just do and then quit. You want to be grateful. You want to be mindful the rest of your life, because these are ultimately the things that stop you from watching porn. So, be mindful. Some other aspects, some things you might also want to do that are a little bit smaller but still huge in terms of mental health, are exercise every day, whatever that looks like for you. It can be running, lifting weights, and then diet is really important as well. The closer you can get to eating whole foods, which whole foods are basically 1 ingredient things. So if you're making a soup or something, or you're making a salad, it's like, okay, we're putting potato in the soup, we're putting cheese in the soup, we're putting tomato in the soup. It's not, we're putting this prepackaged junk, whatever this crap is, we're not putting that shit in there. We're putting normal things that you can actually read and that you actually know what they are into your food. And this will help you. This will help you be more regulated. This will help you stay more focused, and this will help you stay on the right path and help increase your mental health. So that's the first thing. Number 2 is existing versus living for your purpose. And this is huge when it comes to getting rid of that addiction, that PMO addiction, because you need to stay busy. If you're not busy, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be back in your room or whatever spot you tend to fall to, PMO. So that looks like joining a sports team, or starting a business, or volunteering, something that you're passionate about. You need to direct your energy in a way that is able to give like a good release of your energy to something that you care about. If you're just existing to get rid of a porn addiction, you are going to fail. I 100% guarantee that you're going to fail. If this is what you're thinking about all day, as opposed to, maybe thinking about, oh, I can't wait to volunteer all day, I'm thinking of ways right now to like get better at my business. I don't play video games anymore, but I'm sure there's been a time where you're playing a video game maybe with friends, and you maybe play that night, and then you wake up and you go to school, and the video game's all you can think about. That's the level of cognition that you need to have for these things. Your life should not be about quitting porn. Your life should be about, the thing that you're actually passionate about, which is baseball or volunteering or water skiing. Instead of trying to quit porn while you're at school or work and you have some time to think, and you're a water skier now, you can be browsing online for different skis, or you can be browsing online for different goggles for water skiing, whatever that looks like. And that's way healthier than trying to focus on the problem that you have, because at the end of the day, the only way that you're going to quit is if you stop even thinking about it. Right now, I'm 3 months out. Besides me making this video, I do not think about it daily, because it is just a lifestyle for me now. I don't have the mindset of, I have to wake up every day and I have to battle this addiction. No, it's, I forgot about that. Yeah, I used to be addicted to porn. It's not my lifestyle anymore, so I don't even think about it every day. That's the real secret. People don't tell you that, but that's the real secret. Let's see what I have next. Not counting. This kind of follows through with the last point, but not counting or focusing on how many days you've done without porn or whatever. Don't want to be like a prisoner, a survivor of war in a cell, etching the days, like day 82 of no fap. That doesn't work, and that brings your center of thought back to that addiction. Which, if you think logically, the whole point is to not think about it. Because the more you think about it, the more likely you are to relapse. So don't count the days. I don't know what day I'm on. I just say 3 months. Might be 2.5. Might be 3.5. I don't know. I don't care because I don't think about it. Are you getting the point? Are you getting the picture? Breathing. This is the big one. Did you know that humans don't breathe correctly? I didn't until a couple months ago. This has been a huge help. So I want you to follow along with me on this breathing exercise. This is what a deep breath should look and feel like. A long exhale, a long inhale with a powerful exhale. And you are starting breathing from the base of your belly, your lower belly. When that reaches capacity, more towards your lower chest, and then all the way into your upper chest to fill that last bit of air volume. So start down here. A full breath. You probably haven't breathed like that in years. That's a full breath. Now, what does a full breath do? Basically, you have sexual energy. And this energy is like electricity in your body. So envision there's just static everywhere coming out of your body. You see sparks. And basically, when you get in a position where you're having urges or you're having thoughts, because your brain is so messed up and wired differently because of your porn addiction, all of the sparks and mental energy, the sexual energy, goes to your head, goes to your groin area, down near your penis, all this stuff. And it's concentrated in these regions, which is not healthy. You want your sexual energy to be evenly dispersed throughout your body. So when this happens, when you feel the sexual energy in these spots, which is totally a normal thing, but because you're trying to be a better man and you're trying to quit this addiction, when you feel that, visualize the electricity metaphor that I just gave you in your head and where that is, and take a deep breath. And on that exhale, you're breathing in all that energy, and when you do the exhale, you're evenly dispersing it throughout your body. And do that a few times until you feel the energy going back into your arms, your legs, your neck, your chest, your feet. It makes a big difference. And it actually works. You will not believe me, but next time you have an urge, and next time you have a boner, whatever it is, do this. I'm telling you, it's way more effective than visualizing about your grandma or math. I cracked the code with this one. It's insane. Just try it next time. You can leave a comment about how I'm amazing. Also leave a comment about how I lent you $500. Leave a comment about how I saved you from a burning bridge, just all the stuff I did for you. I really appreciate that. Last thing is spirituality. Now, you might not all believe in God or Allah or the universe or whatever, but there is an element and there's a big benefit to spirituality when it comes to getting rid of this addiction. So if you believe in God, if you believe in Allah, if you believe in something, if you believe in the Force from Star Wars, or you believe in the universe, or or you think there's just some energy out there, I want you to think about this energy. This is ultimately what helped me get over the last hump to cure my addiction. I want you to think about God, think about the universe. And God or the universe created you. God and the universe love you. And their love level is up here. Think about a normal relationship with anyone, your mom, your girlfriend. Your love level is going to fluctuate because you're human and because that's what love does. And that's how love feels. And sometimes love is stronger than other times. This is normal. But the love that the God and universe, whatever, the force has for you is infinite and unchanging. Maybe I just blew your mind, but infinite and unchanging. So no matter what you do, if you rob a bank, the love stays the same. If you save a puppy from a house fire, the love stays the same. It doesn't go up because you did that. Because there's already infinite amount of love and it doesn't change. So, if you do relapse, God still loves you as much as he did beforehand. And this one thought really helped me, and it'll help you because it gets rid of some of the pressure of being perfect all the time. And you'll get to the level of perfection. But even just this one thought of, at least God still loves me, that takes off pressure from you to be perfect. Therefore, increases your mental health. Therefore, makes you think less about the actual issue. Therefore, gives you a way better chance of being successful in stopping your porn addiction. See how that works? Pretty crazy. So those are the 5 things. Mental health, existing versus living for a purpose, not counting or focusing, breathing, and spirituality. If you implement these 5 things, you will quit. And it will be so much easier. I wish I knew these things when I was 4 years younger. Because it took a toll on me. You know how it feels. You want to be better. It almost feels like you're like a rubber band, you're stretching to your limit, 4 days, 5 days, and then you're snapping right back. What we need to do is actually move the rubber band to a different place. So if you're watching this far, I can tell you're going to be successful because of the discipline and the attention span it takes to watch an 18-minute video. I thank you for that, and I commend you for that. If you want more help, I do one-on-one coaching. Link is in the description. And as always, love you and get bored. Peace.